When looking at this big rock that we call Earth, you'll find all kinds of different people. You'll find happy and positive people. You'll find people with sad personalities, boo, boo. Or you'll find people who are severely desperate for attention. And ladies and gentlemen, I have found one of those people. I've scoured the internet. I've looked across so many text threads. Out of all of the things I looked at, I found the most desperate person I've probably seen out of any of these text thread videos I've made. And believe me, I've made a lot of text thread videos. Before we cover this text thread, I really just want to shout myself out here. Please don't skip. I'm a really small YouTube channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I really work hard on my videos, so if you really just want to show me that you liked the video or that I should continue making this sort of content, please drop a subscribe or like the video or comment down below. Whatever you want to do, man. I'm not your dad. But without further ado, let's get into it, guys. So our text thread here starts off with the guy saying hey. She says hi in response. And the background for this whole text thread conundrum that happens here is these two met at a mutual friend's bonfire, and they were like getting food or something, and they kind of just talked while they were getting food, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, just a short conversation. And then he asked for her number and she gave it to him. That's all the information that really came with these screenshots, so we're gonna have to fill in the rest with our imagination. But yes, he started off saying hey, she said hi, then he said, honestly, I wasn't sure if you just gave me your number to be nice or not, lol. Immediately just shooting himself short here, I'm not gonna lie. Then she said maybe, which really confirms where he stands with her. Then he says, fair enough. I'm glad you answered though. I had a good time talking to you at the bonfire. She then says, thanks. I know it was only like 15 minutes, but it was probably the most genuine conversation I've had in a while. If a person that you meet briefly for 10 minutes, you don't say stuff like this. If you guys don't know this, I'm assuming that we're all normal human beings here. But yeah, if you talk to someone for 10 minutes, you don't want to immediately come on this strong. And believe me, it gets way stronger from here. So yeah, I mean it. Most people just talk so it's not awkward. But like talking to you felt so easy. Then she just said, that's nice. Wow. That's nice, man. Okay. Sorry if I'm coming on strong. I just usually don't meet people I immediately want to keep talking to. So he's like on the brink of like self-consciousness. Or not self-consciousness, but like knowing what he's doing is weird. He's like on the brink of realization here. Yeah, like I might be coming on a little strong here, guys. I just don't know. I mean, we only talked for 10 minutes, but I feel like I could marry you. That's kind of the vibes he's giving off here. But then, she says you're good. Then he says, I think people underestimate first impressions, honestly. Sometimes you can tell what kind of person someone is pretty quickly. Like, I can tell you're way nicer than you let on. So, was she like mean to him or something? I can tell you're way nicer than you let on. Then she just sent like a crying face emoji. I feel like I don't know if this person's a good person or not, the girl in this situation, but if you're trying to convince yourself that someone's nicer than they are, it's already a pretty rough situation you're in, man. See? I was right with a period. I don't know if there was like text between those last two text messages or like he just said that to her laughing at him saying that, but he said, "See, I was right. Anyway, I should probably stop talking so much." You think? You think so? And then she says, "LOL." No. Seriously, I should stop talking. I should stop talking right now. I have a habit of getting excited when I meet someone I actually click with, and that's you. Oh my gosh! Explanation point. This guy's in love. He's excited. Most of my conversations, people stop responding after a few texts. If you're talking to a girl you like, you probably shouldn't add that one in. Yeah, people usually don't talk to me. Usually people just shut me off. They don't really take too kindly to me. But maybe you could keep talking to me, and I won't be so lonely. Yo, what am I doing right now? I've been smiling at my phone for like an hour. Ha ha ha. Then she just responds with ha ha. I know. It's embarrassing, but I haven't looked forward to talking to someone like this in a long time. I keep thinking about what we talked about. That was so funny. See, what we talked about. We had a shared experience together. We're in love now. When you were joking with me about dropping my drink, haha. Then she just responds with another crying face emoji. I don't know. I think it's kind of telling that she's responding with like one emoji at a time or like 2 words at a time. If someone's ever doing this to you, you should just pack it up. Just call it quits right there because they do not want to talk to you anymore. Then he keeps talking though. He sends another paragraph. He says, "I've thought about that like 3 separate times tonight. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Normal people don't remember stuff like that I do. Haha. I remember everything. Can I tell you something?" Then she just says, "Sure, you can tell me something." It's getting really really weird at this point. Whenever I was reading through these, I was like very skeptical about what he's about to say. Yeah, if someone like this says, "Can I tell you something? I have something to tell you." Uh, you probably shouldn't respond to him. That's where you should call the conversation. Call it quits, because usually what follows after saying something like that is not good. I was actually kind of disappointed when you didn't text me first today, and I know that's completely unfair because we just met. But for some reason, I kept checking my phone, expecting your name to pop up. Then he probably waited for like a full minute after that, and he probably saw that he was on red, and then he said, "I know, period. I sound insane, but I promise I'm not." If you have to like convince someone that you're not insane, that's another red flag. If you have to constantly like be like, "Oh, this is weird. This whole conversation's so weird. I promise I'm not crazy. I promise this isn't weird." Yeah, 9 out of 10 times you are weird. You're the weirdo in the situation. Then he says, "I get really attached." Oh, really? You get this guy attached? Then she just kind of hits him with slam dunk here and says, "Maybe a little," which is fair. I mean, this guy knew her for probably 10 minutes and sent her about 40 text messages compared to her 5, saying how crazy he was over her and how he was smiling at his phone. And he was just kicking his feet like a little boy over her emojis she's sending and 2 word responses. He's going crazy. This guy is in love. He's got hearts in his eyes and he's ready. Then he says, "Text me in the morning, please. Ha ha ha. Or else." I'm just kidding, haha. I'm not crazy. Again, saying he's not crazy. I'm starting to not trust this guy. I'm starting to feel like he's up to something. Like something fishy is going on here. I hope you sleep well. I'm gonna miss you so much. Why why are you missing her? I don't get it. You talk to this person like one time and then you're acting like that. You're losing it, bro. You're getting lost in the sauce. Cupid's arrow hit this man, and he doesn't know how to deal with it. He's loving every bit of this attention. Somebody strikes up one conversation with him, and he doesn't know what to do with himself. I feel like this guy is the type of friend that you see in public somewhere, and then you're like, bro. Like you get like physically upset that you see them because you know that they're going to try to talk to you no matter what and they're not going to leave you alone. That's the vibe he's giving off in this entire conversation with her, is like she's obviously responding in a way that nobody, like any sane human being would be like, "Bro, she does not want to talk to him." And then he just rolls with it. He just keeps going. Any sort of attention to him is a positive thing. So with people like this, I would say just stop responding. That's the best thing you can do. Even if you think it's mean to stop responding, that's just how it has to be sometimes. Do not entertain their like need for attention and stuff. But yeah, don't be like this guy, if I even have to say that. I hope you guys really like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Like I said, I don't really have that many subscribers. Believe it or not, I'm not famous. It'd be pretty awesome if you guys really interacted with this video and subscribed and commented, because then YouTube would push it to more and more people, and I could continue to make more and more videos like this. All my links are down in the description. I post on TikTok, join my Discord, all the stuff, whatever. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.